reckless right now. That's the end.
You're tuned into the NFL on EA Sports. We've got a good one today. Quarterbacks
Said you tired?
on the gridiron. It's Breeze's Saints going up against Kaepernick's 49ers. With that, let's get out to Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. On the call, here are Brandon Guyton and Charles Davis.
All right, Larry, from the heart of Silicon Valley, there's a look inside Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. Tonight, we've got a good NFC matchup in store between the New Orleans Saints and the San Francisco 49ers.
So what you doing tomorrow?
On 1st and 10, here's Kaepernick. And his first pass is incomplete. Jeremy Curley, the intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down. And here's the headshots for the offense. And Carlos Hyde, a talented back,
has taken over as the lead runner. A terrific talent. Can batter you inside, but has more speed than what you expect to take it the distance.
You'll be dead ass bugging if you ain't called him, you know what I'm saying?
And on 2nd and 10 now. They'll need to get the play off quickly. Kaepernick again here on 2nd and 10. And he whips that one incomplete there. Torrey Smith, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd down. And here now, New Orleans defensive unit.
From day one in the NFL, Jairus Byrd has been an interception machine, and now he's added excellent tackling and range to his game.
To throw, it's Kaepernick. And that will be incomplete as well.
Not only was that a 3-and-out, it was their 3rd straight incompletion on this drive, and they didn't even think about trying to run the football. Now they have to give it up.
Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive. Here we go on 4th down with Kaepernick. He's got time in the pocket. He'll rifle this one deep right side. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Jairus Byrd. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the 1st quarter.
Too many ones in this play. 1st quarter, 1st drive. 1st interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. And they'll start this drive with very good field position. They'll run for the first time with Mark Ingram. And he'll be brought down just outside of the 30. For Ingram, he topped the 1,000-yard mark this year for the first time in a 6-year career.
Didn't he just come out of Alabama last year?
That's what it feels like, right?
I mean,
hard to believe 6 seasons he's had.
Won a Heisman Trophy there, finally over 1,000 yards as a pro, and he increased his number of long runs, becoming a much better ball carrier into the secondary.
They go play action for Ingram. He goes underneath to Ingram. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. And his throw's going to be incomplete. He was looking for Mark Ingram there. And that'll bring up 2nd down. And a very good offensive unit here. One of the reasons they're so good is running back Mark Ingram.
Took a little while for him to find his footing when he got into the league, but the former Heisman Trophy winner has it now and has really upped his pass receiving potential. A nice player.
And Cooks has it over the middle. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. That one good for 17 yards, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-arm guy who can rifle it in there, and they were able to successfully complete that one.
They'll run here with Ingram. They're able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1.
It is definitely hard to find space near the goal line. You always want to have a guy in the game running it who can create his own.
They'll look to run with Ingram. And he takes it across and into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints. Mark Ingram taking it in from a yard out. And the Saints have taken the early lead. And it's good. The Saints have a 7-0 lead. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And no return on this one as the fair catch is
never knew how
and
reckless you
taken.
were, see?
And San Francisco gets set
He's
to
really
go
reckless.
here. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Eluding the pressure right. Garrett Selleck, the tight end, was the target. That'll bring up 2nd down. So the incomplete pass brings up 2nd down. Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Kaepernick. He dumps it to Hyde. And they're able to get this one across the 35. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
On 1st and 10, here's Kaepernick. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. Call it a 3-yard gain, and that'll make it a 2nd down.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
Here's Kaepernick to throw. And McDonald here over the middle. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. Call it a pickup of 7, and that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. Throwing is Kaepernick on 3rd down. And he dropped it. Now it was tipped. Altered the ball a little bit, but he dropped it. And now 4th down.
Well, we're not playing 3 yards in a cloud of dust football anymore. I kind of get why those old school coaches sometimes didn't want to throw the football. Because if it's popped up in the air, it almost turns into slow motion. And both sides trying to get to the football, and you're holding your breath wondering whether it's going to go good or bad for your team.
Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Saints are going to get it back and in great shape. On 1st down, Breeze setting up the receiver screen here to Thomas. It's a lot. loss of a yard there, and now second down. They go play action for Ingram. Now Breeze. He's going to air one out. And he can't hang on. That's definitely going to be one he wishes he had back. Incomplete in the end zone. Starters defensively for the 49ers. New coach, new GM, but a couple nice pieces to build around up front. Eric Armstead, DeForest Buckner.
And that continues for them because, remember, they were the same duo in college at the University of Oregon. Now they're teammates with San Francisco 49ers. And I think both have played well in their short time in the league, but they also get help because they have an experienced veteran on the back end of the defense, Antoine Bethea. And I think you can build around him as well. Get some younger, quicker guys to go, but Antoine Bethea, he'll lead them with confidence.
Throwing on first down is Breeze. He dumps it down to Ingram. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a first and goal. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's Saints football to begin quarter number 2, and they've got it here with a first down. They come out here in the eye. And the offense inside the 5 here at the 4. It's first and goal. And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3.
And a nice job defensively to keep him out of the end zone. He was trying to get his second touchdown already in the first half.
They had that one earlier, was bidding for a second. And again, it's Ingram. And he is in for the score. Touchdown, New Orleans. Mark Ingram with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Saints now add 6 to their lead. Now for the point after. And this is no good. Missed the PAT, so they fail to connect. And this remains a 13-0 game. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and he'll take over at the 25. And San Francisco gets set to go here. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. Charles, I don't want to belittle Torrey Smith because he obviously has a lot of talent, but I don't know that San Fran has seen the production out of him the last couple years they had hoped for.
No, they haven't. And you know, just look at the raw numbers. What do you have, 53 catches in the last 2 years?
Total.
Has not been the deep threat that they expected in what he performed like in Baltimore. So what they've got to do is look at themselves, too. Quarterbacking, that's an issue for them. You know, the offensive line, so people have time to and get some other receivers around him, take some of the pressure off. Because properly, Torrey Smith can still be a big-time player in this league.
Incomplete pass on second down. Let's see what the offense draws up here on third. On third and long, it's Kaepernick. And now another one thrown incomplete. Vance McDonald, the tight end, was the target, and that brings up fourth down.
It's always tough for the guys throwing the football when they think they've got a completion and the ball's almost there, and then someone sneaks a hand or two in and bats it away.
They do go for it. It's Kaepernick. A hit as he throws.